Morning, everyone. Today's July 15th, I believe. And we're in that game or ballpark somewhere. Well, let's walk over to the shop and see how our sprayer project is coming. We started out the main tube on the bottom, 6-inch tube, and it was starting to crack, and we thought we were going to change it out. Well, as we started doing it, we end up finding out that 6-inch is the main trunk that supports that whole boom. And once we took that out, well, then our boom curled over on us. We ended up having kind of a mess over there. So we ended up buying a new 6-inch pipe. It's 14 gauge. And we put that all back in. And we're at the point where that's pretty much put together. We just got some cleanup work to do, but what originally started is, like I said, the old 6-inch from sprays and all that was starting to corrode. It started cracking it. But it turned into being a big job. So anyway, I'll flip you around here, kind of show you where we're at. I didn't record a whole bunch of this, but did bits and pieces of it as we did it and put it together for somebody. Hopefully it'll help them out. But if you ever do it, make sure you support the top of the boom so she don't tip over on you. What happened is this Wilmar has what they call an air boom on it, where air goes down through a pipe on the bottom. Let me walk up here. On the bottom, which is this pipe here, and then spray and stuff comes out the bottom with air. And what happened is the pipe cracked, had a break in there, so we had to pull the booms apart to replace the pipe or to fix it. And this is kind of where we're sitting. Here's the old pipe. We plasma cutted it out, which you can see several ends are bad. Oh, sorry about the wind. But, let's walk up to the piece that was broke. This piece right here is one that was broke. And we're replacing it. Oh, let me back up a second. Actually, that's not the piece. This is the piece right here that was broke. Right there. Underneath it was smashed. So I'm not sure what happened to it. So get out of the wind here. And we bought this 14 gauge piping. And it's coming only 20-foot sticks, so we had to splice on 6 feet onto it. So here's a little update of where we're at, and we'll just keep in touch. A couple saddles had breaks in them, so we're fixing the saddles up. Good enough. Need to turn it again. All right, now we got the pipe put together, and we got it actually mounted on here now. So the next is we're going to set the cross brace up on top of there, where the cylinder will tie in. But again, it's just a heavy end. Okay. Nothing like that. So anyway, this is where we're at, where we got the new pipe in. What we ended up having is like This pin here was froze solid in here. We have this other pin right here where it swivels. There's the top of the, that was froze up where we end up freeing it up. And we're going on here by the, where pivots to lift it up. These were slopped out. We put some bushings in there to make it better. And the breakaway, here's another one. This breakaway, or breakaway, the boom breaks away. That pin there was froze up. So we ended up doing a lot of work, but we did do some good to it. But what we have left, let me walk back around. What we got left to do is tack on this square tube here all the way around. If you look over here, you can see that's how your spray bar hangs on here. So this sprayer was actually set up from the factory where you could spray with liquid like they do now, or you could spray with air. And in this big pipe here, air ran through there. Then you had nozzles at the bottom where you'd run 1 or 2 gallons of water through it. That was a theory. And then the air was supposed to actually atomize it to help kill the weeds. And I did use it, and there's times you'd be spraying and it would blow so much air and spray out that you could see the wheat actually rolling over, where the spray would be a lot better contact. But the theory actually must have never took off because it never really, it's not around anymore. Now we're spraying 15, 20 gallons of water versus back with the air here, you'd be down to 1 or 2. So we're carrying a lot more water, and kind of went with that theory, which was nice because you'd fill up a sprayer and you could go at 2 gallons an acre. You get a lot of spraying done. And our watchdog, she's on duty again. All right, we'll just keep you informed as we go. But like the 6-inch here, that was like 25-foot length, so that was kind of a bugger to put in there. Then we had to come along and put all these straps in place under here to hold everything to keep your main frame in line. So, all right, keep you informed as we keep going here. Well, good morning. Let's go check out our final look at this sprayer after we got it all put together and finished up. So let's walk inside and take a look, see what we missed or how it turned out. Let me flip you around here. Well, we got it all folded up, put away, and it looks pretty good. Like up here, I was talking earlier where this pivot, this would not swivel, so we ended up cutting out a big chunk in the middle there where it was all rusted tight to make it so it swiveled. We had the cylinder off, it swiveled really good. I mean, it didn't hold up or, so yeah, it seems like everything it's in the saddle up there. So that helped by tightening this all up and putting our bushings in that we needed, and so it turned out pretty good at the end. The other side, if that needs to be done, I think our other 2 team members are going to have to do that job. I did one side. We can pass the next one on to them guys. It wasn't a fun project, but thank goodness it's done. All right, move on to the next project, see what we can do next. A couple weeks we'll be in the field doing some harvesting, and then we'll see how this thing turned out with all the revisions we did to it at the end last fall with steep pitch helical bars and put spacers behind the rotor. So we'll get to see how this thing's gonna work. Kind of excited on how it turns out for us. All right, later.